Kool TV proudly presents East Carter Raiders basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside for countdown to tip-off for exciting East Carter Raiders basketball live on Kool TV.
If this scene doesn't get you fired up, nothing will. Welcome to the campus of East Carter High School on a Friday. Good weather today, Coach. As I'm joined by Coach Clark. Of course, he is the head coach of the surging Lady Raiders here at East Carter High School. He's going to call a game tonight. We've got a huge matchup. Morgan County's made a fairly long trip down the road and in this district matchup, and we're going to decide a regular season. Well, we're going to have a tie or Morgan's going to win it here tonight and have the 1 seed for the tournament. This has been a game I circled way back when we first got the schedules. I knew that we were going to be on the call. I was going to be here, and it seems like it just gets on top of you quick. And just what a basketball game we are expecting here tonight, Coach.
Yeah, I expect a great game. I expect it to be close from start to finish. I wouldn't expect anything else of the two best teams, in my opinion, in the district. So I look for a lot of exciting basketball to come our way.
You know, looking at some of the keys for tonight's game, I think that East Carter kind of changed their identity a little bit. You know, they're early in the year, they tried to shoot a lot of triples, and they were successful a lot of last year. But now they try to put Goodman or Hall in the middle and play inside out, and I think that that's ultimately helped them, not only offensively, but rebounding.
Yeah, you know, Blake's a beast on the boards, and for his size, he's got to be one of the better rebounds in the area. Having the ball in those two guys' hands, always a good thing when you're trying to create some points and some opportunities.
This Morgan County team is no slouch, a very powerful shooting team, a team that can drive to the basket, loves to absorb contact at the goal, a team that if they get hot, they'll shoot you off the floor.
Yeah, and, you know, they can beat you in several different areas. They've got a lot of guys that can put the ball in the basket. They shoot the ball extremely well. You know, if you can slow them down and get out to a good start, then the rest of the game is going to be competitive. You don't want to get them going early, though.
We will take a break. We'll be back. We'll break this game down more when we come back on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return,
Refresh,
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back out here on Kool TV, and Coach, it seemed like a long week. Of course, I'm in surgical tech school up there at ACTC, and it's a gauntlet trying to remember all those daggone instruments. It's killing me, man. And then plus I come here and work at nights, but I love that part. This is kind of like a mini vacation for me, coming out here and calling these games. I love it. Tonight's officials. We'll look at tonight's officials, brought to you by Tri-State Ophthalmology. Jeff Atkins, Charlie Graham, and Greg Stevens. Well, they're going to have their hands full tonight because this is going to be a very physical game. I'll just tell you exactly how I think this thing will go. You can judge me. You can do whatever you want to. I think that they're going to put Blake Hall in the middle of the paint, and I think they're going to try to get after Morgan County, maybe try to get them in foul trouble early. I think they're going to try to play inside out for Morgan County. If they come out and shoot like they can, I mean, they're one of the tougher teams in the region.
Absolutely, yes. When they get going shooting the ball, there's not many teams in this area that's going to withstand that. But you're right. I expect Blake to have a big night, and I expect Evan to have a big night. And then, being here on our home floor, we do have one of the best student sections around, and I look for them to get involved and have a little impact in this thing as well.
You talk about, I think that if the pace of the game is fast, it favors Morgan. If you go into that half-court set, the game's slow, possessions take longer, and I think it benefits East Carter because I think that they have some matchups and some length that would really cause some problems for the Cougars.
No, and I agree with you there. I think you'll see take your time. Let's walk the ball up at times. Let's run some clock. Let's get a bunch of people hands on the ball, make them move, make them work. And every second you take away from them offensively, that means they're having to work defensively. So I expect Coach Brammer and his staff to really utilize that clock.
Let's say, both teams shoot pretty close in field goal percentage. The three-point opportunities and makes are pretty close. And let's say, Morgan wins. Let's say East wins. I promise you, if you go get your stats and look at second chance opportunities, that's where the game will be won.
Oh, yeah. It's always going to come down to rebounding. And to be honest, with Blake Hall, it puts us in a good spot.
But, man, the celebrities are rolling in. We just had Tim Champlin come up here almost asking for his autograph, and now Greg Cherry right here below us.
We're full of them here. They're everywhere.
So, Coach, I know that, you short rest. Did you guys have practice today?
No, we actually first day off in like 10 or 11 days. So we got a day off, and it was much needed.
Of course, Coach Clark and his Lady Raiders went to Olive Hill last night and won a big district game on the road in West Carter, and a game that you weathered a lot of storms from West Carter. It seemed like, as soon as you were getting ready to slam the door, they kind of kept putting their foot there. And,
they did.
Credit to them. They're a really young team, but I think that anytime that those two teams get together, it benefits both teams. And don't mean this disrespectfully by any means, but I think being able to get in some of the younger players only benefits both schools.
It does, and obviously when you're in a position to try to build for your future, you got to take advantage of every opportunity you get. Like you said, we did have a chance to probably slam the door a couple times, but credit to West Carter, they did a good job, and they mixed some things up and caused us some confusion, and took us a little bit to get going. But once we did, we felt confident going down the stretch, and we were able to close it out and get a big win on the road.
I'll tell you what, Travis is my producer tonight. We'll take another break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success.
Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb. We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Welcome back. And we're still about 4 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the pregame. And we don't have a cue sheet of what events happen at a certain time. We want to make sure we would bring you the band. Those kids deserve a lot of credit. They put in a lot of hours for what they do. Another one of those things, Coach, that you know very well. You're an employee here at the high school, a group of students, a student body that doesn't get enough credit like they should.
Yeah, and they get to work every day. They get after it 7th period, and you can hear them down the hall. They're always trying to get better, and Mr. Skidmore does a good job of trying to work with them and get the best out of them also. He's no different than any other coach.
Morgan County has made their way back out onto the floor, and I think if East Carter loses this game, we'll go back and look at the first 5 minutes. If they come out and play like they did against West Carter, if they come out and they played like they did against Menifee County in the first 5 minutes, they're going to get beat tonight.
Yeah, this is not a team that you get down big and come back from. They'll just continue to bury you, and it'll make your night a really long night. So having a fast start is huge.
East Carter has made their way back out onto the floor. Of course, they're in their home uniforms, white head to toe with navy blue numbers on the back, Raiders on their shoulders in red with red and navy blue stripes down the side with an EC logo across their chest, and, of course, their numbers. Morgan County in black head to toe with looks like a yellow outline with Morgan wrote on the front, or is that Cougars?
I think that's Morgan.
I think it's Morgan with a little bit of blue trim, Kentucky blue trim with yellow stripes down the side, and those are good-looking uniforms.
Yeah, both sets are really sharp. Whoever designed those did an excellent job.
Now, my favorite Raider uniform, basketball, is the red ones. I think the red ones look the best. Now, I've noticed something about your squad that I've been wanting to bring up, but I keep forgetting. Y'all got Jordan gear?
Yeah.
Jordan brand gear?
Yeah, they had 2 sets before I got here, and then we were able to add a red one this off season. So we got the white, the red, and the blues, and so they're pretty nice. We do a good job trying to take care of them too.
Talk about the leadership of your team. It seems like just from outside eyes in, that that you got 3 girls that have really just gripped the throat of this team and have kind of just kind of just drug it through the season, and you've caught some big wins so far this year.
Yeah, we've we got off to a really good start. We hit a slow stretch, but yeah, you're talking about 3 with Kinsley and Savannah and Avery. Those 3 have got us through some tough contests, and they've done a good job for us all year. And the best part about it is they're all coming back. So it gives us something to look forward to and something to build on. But we got a lot of stuff to still figure out and try to accomplish this year. But I'm really happy with those 3. They've done everything that could be asked of them.
Still about a minute 13 left. I'm trying to figure out what I kind of want to do here. Usually Ben down there that runs the PA will do the national anthem several minutes before the clock runs out. I don't think he's going to do that tonight. I think he's going to wait for the full clock to run
maybe they're going to wait and let the teams be out for this one. Speaking of the 3 Lady Raiders we were talking about a minute ago, they were sitting across from us a minute. 2 of them now, but Savannah took off just a second ago.
So the crowd continues to pour in, mostly full below us. Of course, the student section for East Carter, one of the best in the area, here in full force. And across the way, I see a lot of Morgan fans that made the trip, and I see a lot of familiar faces, and that's what you get with a big game like this. So with the band being here tonight, I think I'm just going to keep us right here, and we're going to watch the band together do the national anthem. So.
We performed tonight by the East Carter High School Band under the direction of Ms. Gilmore.
Really good job there by the East Carter Marching Band, and I want to give a thanks to the East Carter Junior ROTC for presenting tonight's colors. Really good, the crowd on hand. And Coach, I was looking back at some of my videos that I used to do back in the day before I got, in business with Kool Hits, and until they hired me, I should say. And I remember when the Raider logo at midfield, midcourt was actually a guy on a horse.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was not real long ago.
No, it was. No, it seems like so long ago, though.
No, it wasn't very far in the past.
So tonight, we will decide if we're going to have a draw in the district or Morgan's going to win it outright. Let's meet the starting lineup. First for Morgan County. Spencer Griffith, Justice, and Hoskins, excuse me. A lot of firepower, Coach. A team that if they get hot, look out. They can put you off the floor real quick. And let's do the head-to-head first. That should let you know all about this team. Not a great free throw shooting team. I think that they should just stand back behind the three-point arc when they shoot free throws, and they probably have to shoot a better percentage.
Yeah, I think they're just as comfortable shooting threes as they are from the free throw line.
Right.
And, if this game stays close like we're hoping it does, that could be a big thing going down the stretch.
Now let's meet the starting lineups for your East Carter Raiders. Goodman, Scott, Hall, and Johnson. So it's been a lineup that Cole's been familiar with, or been comfortable with, I should say, for several games in a row. East Carter coming in on a winning streak, so trying to continue that tonight. I'll tell you, a win tonight over a really good Morgan County team could catapult this team through district and make some noise in the region. It seems like when we say region, it's almost a bad word sometimes because it's, we so early in the year, but now it's right on top of us.
It is, and it'll be here before we know it. It just seems like yesterday we were getting going and, trying to figure things out in October, and here we look, and we're in February.
Officials take their places. Of course, Hoskins will be in that match because I believe he has a broken nose and suffered a gruesome injury. I talked to their radio guy, of course, Rick down there. Of course, he is an employee of Kool Hits also, so he does all the Morgan County games. I went down there and talked to him before the game. So Hoskins will jump this against Blake Hall. Officials take their places, and we're just about ready here in Grayson. Ball's in the air, tap controlled by the Cougars. East Carter going to start out man-to-man. Griffith. First three-point attempt of the night is no good. Blake Hall with the rebound. They try to get in the middle here. Looks like they're trying to get Goodman down low. Pass sails just a little bit. Tate Scott runs it down. Out to Johnson. Johnson looks to drive and cut off. Interesting. It looks like that Morgan County, they're starting out man. It looked like a zone there for a second.
It did, and we kind of went to that high-low look right away. Evan low and Blake was up high, and now we're kind of
dribble. Gives it off to Ty Scott. Scott looks to drive, tries to feed it to Johnson. It's still loose, and it falls right in the hands of Morgan County. Racing the other way. Long three attempt is no good. And Hoskins and Hall fighting underneath, and it should be a jump ball and should go to the Raiders, and it will. So Griffith misses the three and a jump ball, and it'll go back to East Carter. 0 for 2 so far.
That's what we want to see early, that's for sure. We don't want them to get hot.
Tate Scott will walk this one across. Down low to Blake Hall. Hall inside out. Ty Scott for three. It's no good. Fighting for it underneath, and rebound goes off to the Cougars.
That's a pretty good look right there, though. That's a great in and out play.
Good play. Hoskins will put it off the glass and in. And we got an official timeout, and it looks like maybe Johnson may have a little blood on him, maybe taking an elbow or something. He's a football player. He'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll be back shortly.
East Carter with possession. Blake Hall has it way out front. Hall looks to drive, cut off. Yeah, this is a zone. I mean, it's every bit of a zone. Hall down low finds Sexton. Wrap around past Scott. Scott back to Sexton. East Carter not going to try to force anything, making everything out of the possessions. There's no shot clock. They can take their time. Tate Scott looks to drive. He's fouled.
Yeah, and we talked about the pregame. There's not going to be any hurry. I see a lot of clock management.
Foul will go against Morgan County's Gamble. That is his first, team first. Tate Scott will step to the line, a place where, Coach, I hate to beat a dead horse, cost him the Lawrence County game.
Yeah, we gotta shoot the ball better, and tonight's a perfect example. If we can hang with them, then we'll be okay.
Scott's first free throw is no good. Trying to go 1 for 2 here. Second one's away. It's also no good. Rebound goes off to the Cougars. Got to make free throws. Got to make free throws. Gamble has it. He's just going to drive all the way to the basket, put it off the glass and in, and a foul. What a play there by Gamble.
Yeah, that was a very good drive. Pretty much took it from half court on in.
Who did they give the foul against? Was that Blake Hall? That was a pretty quick call for free throws away, and it is good for Gamble, who has 3. It's 5-0, Cougars lead. We kind of talked about that in the pregame. Can't drag your feet to open the game. And it looks like Lane is checked in for the Raiders.
This is definitely not a team you want to fall behind too early.
Looks like maybe Goodman would bump from behind. Regains possession. Now Ty Scott. Out to Tate. Play call. Looks to drive in the lane. Over to Tate Scott. Left corner. 3 in the air. Good. Tate Scott hits a Johnson Chiropractic 3-point shot. I'll tell you, if he starts hitting shots like that, that changes the way this team plays.
That changes everything, and that's another good in and out look by the Raiders.
Good look there by Hoskins. Can't get it to go. Ball's loose. Lane will come down with it, and he's going to give it over to Tate Scott. If Tate Scott starts hitting those shots, East Carter's as dangerous as any team in the region.
When it opens up a lot for Blake.
And Gamble's going to take this away from Tate Scott, racing to the other end, over in the left corner. Morgan County look to reset. Ball loose momentarily, way out front to Hoskins. Hoskins, free throw line cut off. Good job there by Evan Goodman. Nice drive to the basket. Can't get it to go. Ty Scott with the rebound. Looks like that was number 0, Justice. Tate Scott gives it way out front to Blake Hall, and that's where Morgan County wants Blake Hall. They don't want him anywhere near the basket. Good job taking to the basket by Hall. Ball's still loose. It goes out to Tate Scott. Excuse me, Ty Scott. Like he's going to kind of be the general on this possession. Oh, nice move. Gets in the lane, and I believe it went off his knee, and it got out of bounds back to Morgan County. Checking in will be Johnson. Dude, maybe he got a busted lip.
Well, you called it. It didn't take long to get him back in.
No. And not only that, but we have one of the best trainers in the area.
Absolutely.
Griffith had it momentarily, loses out of bounds, and they go back to the Raiders. Hey, when you come here to play at East Carter, this is a true road game, isn't it?
It is. We've already mentioned a couple times, but these kids do a good job of getting involved in the game.
Goodman trying to feed it down low to Blake Hall. Good defense there by the Cougars. Griffith racing the other way. Good job there by Ty Scott. Breaking away and getting that ball out of there to prevent a fast break layup. It feels like the game's 85-85, and here we are at 5-3 with 3:41 left here in the first.
Yeah, it's really been a quick quarter, a pretty clean quarter up to this point.
Johnson working underneath Justice, turns and puts it off the glass and in. Tate Scott will walk this one across. He has the Raiders' lone field goal here in this first quarter. They call out to Ty Scott. Scott looks to go baseline, cut off by Griffith, and he stepped on the inbound line. He'll go back to Morgan County. A little frustration here early in the first quarter against this really stingy defensive team.
Yeah, I think I look for them to settle in here in the next minute or two and kind of go on a little run of their own.
Morgan County leading 7-3 right now. Of course, Morgan County dropped this game now. Hoskins will fire. No, excuse me, that is Griffith will fire for 3. He hits, and all of a sudden, the lead swells to 7, 10-3. Goodman gets over to Tate Scott. Scott looks to drive, and he's going to be fouled. This will go against Hoskins. It'll be his first, team's second.
Yeah, it looked like he's pulling on his arm a little bit there. Get a big bucket here off the inbounds play.
Goodman inbound, gets it over in the left corner to Hall. Hall trying to get it down low to Goodman. Tate Scott looks to drive. Cut off, over to Ty. Thought about it, and another foul. See, they're going to be able to make opportunities happen, and a reason why I'll say that If this one will go against Gamble, it's his second because the way that Morgan County is over pursuing.
Yeah, and East does a great job on handoffs and getting downhill, and that's going to give somebody that's aggressive a fit.
East Carter's going to make some runs in this game, especially the way. Now Goodman fires. Wide open three. It's good.
Big shot, big response right there.
10-6, Johnson Chiropractic three-point shot by Evan Goodman. Now Griffith, and this one's going to be batted and stolen away by Hall. Hall looks ahead, gets it away to Goodman, who catches it back. And Goodman puts on the glass, can't get it to go. Goodman kind of took a card out of his old football playing days and was trying to go in for a touchdown, and instead he was tackled at the one, but they called a face mask. So.
And just barely missed an and one opportunity right there. That was a great job.
Grayson's 40 goes instant replay. What a power pass there from Blake Hall.
Great pass and great catch right over the shoulder, too.
Yeah. That's not a shot that Evan Goodman misses a whole lot. And this is the first free throw. So East Carter, thus far, 0 of 3 from the free throw line to begin this game. This is another one, 0 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. So the struggles continue from the charity stripe. Hoskins has it, guarded by Ty Scott over in that left corner. Feeding it down low, momentarily batted away. Justice has it, spins, puts it off the glass, can't get it to go. Tate Scott with the rebound. You know, this game could be tied if you hit your free throws.
Yeah, absolutely, and you don't see Evan Goodman miss too many.
Ty Scott will fire a three. It's no good. Ran down by Evan Goodman. Down low to Hall, and good job there by Hoskins, saving it into Griffith. Griffith working against Hall, crossover, goes to the basket, can't get it to go. And rebound will go off to Johnson, who hands it to Goodman. Goodman over to Tate Scott, who's 1 of 1 thus far tonight.
Pace of play's really picked up here in the last minute or two.
It has. Down low to Hall. Hall makes a little space, puts off the glass, can't get it to go. Hall gets his own rebound, he's fouled underneath. This will go probably against Griffith, and it will. That is his first, team fourth. So with 1:05 left here in this first quarter, next team foul, East Carter goes to the line, which isn't a big deal. But, this happens in the fourth quarter, 3-4 minutes left. That becomes a big deal in a 1 or 2 possession game.
Absolutely, and that's something, as the game goes on, we're going to have to buckle down and start making a few of these.
Hall at the line, 0 of 5 thus far tonight. The Raiders are at the free throw line. What in the world? Oh of 6 tonight from the free throw line for East Carter.
I just got to play through it, weather it, and play through it.
Yeah. So Griffith looks to drive back to Justice, who is fouled. Who the foul will go against? Looks like this will go against Blake Hall. That's only the first team foul against East Carter.
And that's big. We got to keep Blake on the floor, and him only having one nearing the end of the first is a good thing.
First one is away, and it is good for Justice. That's his third point here in this opening quarter. Justice drills them both. And lead goes back to 12-6. East Carter's fortunate they're still in striking distance here. I'll be honest with you. They're not playing well.
No, and if you
Goodman, step back long, 3, no good. Rebound goes off to Hoskins, and we're going to foul underneath.
If you said that we're 0 for 6 from the line.
That called a foul on Blake Hall? If it's Blake Hall, it's number 2. And we get a whistle, and it will go against Blake Hall. Yep.
Coach Brammer looking for an explanation there.
Foul went against Blake Hall. That's his second. 12-6. We tiptoe to that 30-second mark here in quarter number 1. And Cole Brammer's not a guy that usually is very animated, so something really has him frustrated.
Yeah, I feel like he thinks the foul should have went on someone else. They got the wrong number.
Justice puts it off the glass and in. The lead swells even further. Morgan County has its largest lead right now at 8 with 10 seconds left. Goodman looks to drive. Now doubled. And ball's knocked away from behind. If you're Johnson, you just got to get something up. Off the glass, no good. And that'll end quarter number one. 14-6, Morgan County leads over East Carter. We'll be back on Kool.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back out here on Kool TV, ready to start quarter number two. 14-6, Morgan County has jumped out on these East Carter Raiders, who has a chance here to make it a tie for the district, and I think it's a peel draw. Can you hear me now?
I don't hear you. I don't have you.
About now?
Mm-mm.
Nothing? I can hear you. What about now? About now? Nothing? Nothing?
Got you now. Yep.
Thing's really touchy. Maybe have a short in it or something. Good defensive possession there by the Raiders. Goodman had it for momentarily. He's trying to get free. Good defensive job so far by the Cougars. Blake Hall's checked back in. We kind of talked about that. The break and another turnover by the East Carter Raiders.
Yeah.
Justice comes down with it. Justice is going to go all the way to the basket and misses the gimme. Somebody got lost defensively, and East Carter very fortunate there, Coach.
Yes, we got very lucky on that one.
It's stolen away by Griffith, racing up the near side. Crosses the man over. The ball's loose again. Johnson has it. Tried to shovel it down low. Man, this has been a sloppy sequence from both teams. Now Tate Scott has it. He'll put it off the glass. Can't get it to go. There's a lid on the basket down here, Coach.
Yeah, both teams missing kind of give me layups right there.
Long three, no good. Blake Hall with the rebound. Tate Scott walking it across. Goodman, mid-range shot. Good. They needed that one bad, Coach.
Yeah, they did.
Timeout, Cole Brammer, full timeout. We'll take it with it.
That was a good offensive set.
Actually, we'll keep it right here. We'll keep it right here because our headsets are working. So I hate to go to commercial on our headsets.
I'm losing you again. There it is.
Me? Okay.
There it is.
I mean, it's right there. Of course, we have, that way we make a wall right here. It doesn't. Of course, we've got to shorten one of our cords, and we've had it all year.
Yeah.
Sometimes it acts up, and sometimes it doesn't. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by J.D. Flooring of Greenup. For all your carpet and flooring needs, see the good folks at J.D. Flooring. By Kurt Robertson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robertson State Farm Insurance. By the Greenup County Public Library, with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. The Greenup County Public Library. By the Flatwoods First Baptist Church, who invite you to worship with them or some other Greenup Baptist Association church. And by the Russell First Baptist Church, who invite you to worship with them or some other Greenup Baptist Association church. And by James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill. You'll find all your hardware, supplies, and more that you'll need at James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill. That was a mouthful.
That is. I'm glad you're reading it, not me.
14-6, and we've been at 14-6 since, it feels like since yesterday.
Well, they didn't come out and didn't have a crisp start to the second quarter. That's for both teams.
If you're East Carter, though, I'm not saying you feel good where you're at, but you're 0 for 6 from the charity stripe. You've missed gimme layups. You've turned the ball over a few times, and here you are, down 8.
Yeah, you're within striking distance, and just a couple runs, and you're right there.
Griffith will walk this one across, and I'm sure Morgan County's coach is not happy with the way his team's played either. Griffith looks to drive, and he's fouled. This one will go against Tate Scott. That'll be his first. Of course, fouls reset at the end of each quarter. How do you feel about that rule?
Yeah, I've been asked that a lot. I really don't know how I feel about it. You know, we're playing through it, obviously, but I'm not real sure.
I'll tell you, I don't like it. I just don't like it. What brought on the change? I just don't understand.
I'm not real sure what brought it on. The one thing I really liked about the old rule is that you rewarded somebody for making the first one.
Right. Griffith traveled, and that was Hoskins, and it'll go back to the Raiders. 14-6 still. Actually, I think that scoreboard says 8.
It does. It is 14-8.
Play call is fouled. Looks like they're going to get it against number 2, which is Parker Trusty. Goodman inbound underneath his own basket. Can't get it in, can't get in. Finally just throws up a heave that Tate Scott has to go up and catch like Terrell Owens.
Yeah, he went and got that one, didn't he?
Goodman has it way out front. This is a big possession here. You got, closing in on that 5-minute mark here in the first half. You've not played well at all. And, of course, I'm sure that Cole Bramer is going to tear the paint off the walls at half. Very physical down low. Goodman finally clears it out, gets ahead of Ty Scott. East Carter with numbers. He's just going to stop and pop for 3, and it's good. Johnson Chiropractic 3-point shot for Evan Goodman. For Ty Scott.
That's a big possession for them right there. Big shot.
Good drive and take. Wow. By Gamble, who has 6 here in his first half. Leads it to 5, 16-11. Ty Scott gets it off to Blake Hall. Play with those 2 fouls. Blake stops, pops. He was fouled. And the foul will go against number 14. That is Adams, his first. Team second. So Blake Hall will go to the line. East Carter, I hate to say this again. People at home get upset with me, but you know how I am. I call it what it is. 0-6 thus far tonight. It's a free throw line. Trying to break the ice here, and Blake Hall will. First one's away, and it is good. That is Blake Hall's first point of the night, Coach.
Yeah, and we need to get him going. I mean, like you said, we're very fortunate to still be in this with him doing that, but he's about to get going. I feel it.
Second was away. It is also good. Blake Hall with his first 2 points here, and you can see the frustration. I'll tell you, every team should have a player like Blake Hall. Just the intensity that he brings.
Yeah, he's high energy.
It's contagious, isn't it?
He is got a motor like a kid I've never seen before.
The lead is down to 3, which once was at 8, 16-13. Hoskins has it now. Griffith has it way out front, and he's just going to go right past Scott, and we're going to get a foul. This one will go against Tate Scott. That is his second, team second. So a couple of starters for East Carter with 2 fouls with Tate Scott and Blake Hall. Griffith looks to drive, kicks, and he traveled.
He sure did.
It seemed like that he never really had the ball until he'd already taken 2 steps. It really wasn't. It was just a tough break for him. Kind of took the eye off the ball just a little bit. You talk about a player like Justice, man, a guy that's a good player.
Heck of a player. And I think Coach Bremer done a little offense-defense with Blake and Caleb Lane here.
And I vote each week on a poll. Evan Goodman, left corner 3. It's good. Jumped in Chiropractic 3-point shot for Evan Goodman. And we are tied at 16.
Huge response by the Raiders.
Good play there by Hoskins. Absorbing the contact, staying calm, and makes it count. 2-3 zone for the Cougars now, Coach.
Yeah, and I'm thinking you're going to see some high-low looks right here.
Goodman feeling it, fires again. This one off the back of the rim, no good. It should have been a foul underneath as Blake Hall was thrown to the ground.
Yeah, I think he may have missed that one, Blake. Usually he's not a flopper.
Quickly the other way are the Cougars, and it's going to count. A 3-point shot there by Gamble, who continues to have a good first half. Blake Hall has it, looking to drive. Fouled on multiple occasions and no call. Cougars come down with it. Griffith quickly the other way in the lane. Stops. Back out to Gamble for another one. It's good.
Timeout.
Timeout, East Carter. Looks like a 30-second timeout. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Take my headset off. Back out here on Kool TV, a little scoring update. 5:01 left in the second quarter. Boyd County leads Ashland 32-24. You know how it'll go. Now, I shouldn't say it on the air, but I will anyways because I don't care. Boyd County will beat them this time and then lose to them in the region.
It very well could happen. Ashland seems to find their best ball the last few years in the region, and so
I'm just going by recent history.
Right. Until somebody knocks them off in the region, why not?
And, of course, I'm sure somebody will clip this. Look, he don't know what he's talking about. Well, 2 out of the 3 times I was right.
Well, it's pretty good odds.
Yep. So Goodman's going to walk this one across. Lead swells back to 8. Picks up his dribble over to Ty Scott. Cross court to Tate. And he is fouled. This foul will go against number 40. That is Hampton. Third team foul against the Cougars. You don't want to be in the gas pedal effect. And I've said that a couple of times on the air in different games. You don't want to be one of those teams that gets close and the other team just steps on the gas a little bit and all of a sudden you're down 8.
Yeah, and, we were talking about how fast Morgan can do that to you also.
Ty Scott underneath, and, Ty Scott's 3 is no good. And Blake Hall and Griffith tie up underneath, and it'll remain with the Raiders. No, they're going to get a foul on Griffith. That's a big foul. That's his second.
It's a big foul. I'm sure Coach is aware of that, and they're probably going to go right at him.
Blake Hall finds Goodman, who is fouled but misses a shot. 2 uncharacteristic miss for Evan Goodman.
Yeah.
He's been to the line twice. This will be his second time, but both times, usually he's a guy that converts those and goes for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, and he could have twice there. You're right.
Goodman's free throw in and out, no good. 0 of 3 thus far tonight at the Charity Stripe. Hits that one. Goodman with 7. Timeout Morgan. It's a full timeout. We'll keep it right here, though. Coach, it's been a game of runs, and at times it feels like East Carter was down 50. The way that Morgan County goes up and down the floor, they find wide open, and just a couple of sequences there where, particularly right here where they're, East Carter probably felt like they should have got a foul called quickly the other way. And then I believe it was number 30 Gamble hit a couple of big triples there in those sequences, and that kind of just added injury to insult to injury, and kind of threw salt in the wound. But I think that East Carter's going to have to learn, and they're going to have to learn that until the whistle's blown, you can't just pout about it. I guess. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's
Morgan's a team in transition. If you give them too much space, they're letting it fly, and when they're hitting, they can be as dangerous as anybody.
Let me tell you something. You got one more chance at Morgan County. You beat them here on this floor last year. You know how to get it done. These are the same kids that played together for all these years. It's time to tuck in your shirt and let's go to work.
It is. And, obviously East is not out of this thing by any means.
Oh,
They're going to make a
absolutely
run.
not.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're a 1 or 2 point game at halftime.
Hoskins walks this one across, playing with those 2 fouls. He's got to be careful. Looks to drive underneath. And kind of fought for by both teams. And Evan Goodman will just say, I'll take that. Goodman quickly the other way, 2-3 zone still for the Cougars. It's like Lane is checked in for Blake Hall. Scott over to Johnson in that left corner, down low to Lane. Back out front to Scott. East Carter's content with just kind of milking this clock. You know, it's you're not going to win this game here in this first half.
No, and you can't get it all back at once. So they're going to have a good possession here, and they'll just keep chipping away.
Johnson underneath the Goodman. Goodman double teamed. Back out to Johnson. Johnson looks to drive out to Lane. Lane almost has it stolen away. And tie up possession will go to Morgan County. That's a product of kind of just getting caught in difficult situations and having to force passes.
It was, and actually East is going to keep it, but they were very patient there, and at the end of those, you definitely want to get a good shot up.
Tiptoe under minute 30 here. East Carter got to get something going here. Down low to Hall, who just checked back in. He'll put it off the glass and in. Good play drawn up there by Coach Cole Bramer.
Yes, it was.
All the way, somebody got lost underneath, and that's the second free throw that we've seen that Morgan County has missed right at the basket. This time it's Hampton. I think when you're too wide open, maybe listen, I can't say I would make it.
Well, I think
if there was nobody in the gym, I probably wouldn't make it.
Well, it's just a sense of I shouldn't blow this. I am wide open.
We're going to get a foul underneath. Does Tate Scott look to drive? Looks like this one will go against. No, they're going to get it against Hampton. So hits his second. So with Hampton, Gamble, and Griffith, all with 2 fouls for the Cougars.
That definitely come into play later in the game.
I'll just tell you what it is. If East Carter is even hitting 50% of their free throws, they'd be shooting the tie right here. First one, in and out. I think it's important for people to know at home, and you know better than anybody, Coach. These are still high school kids. Free throws are not gimmies. Well, we're used to watching Kentucky and the Clippers and Golden State and stuff like that. You go free throw and you're going to make them. At the high school level, there's it's not always that.
No, it's definitely not. And as we've seen tonight, neither are layups.
So this is them both. Griffith quickly the other way. He traveled. And they're going to get a foul underneath. This one will go against Johnson. His first.
And that was going to be a runaway layup right there, too.
Important to note that Morgan County has 5 team fouls. East Carter with 3. Griffith, the inbound, down low. And what a tough play. Was that justice again? It absolutely was. He'll put it off the glass and in.
That was a stellar finish.
26-19. Wow, that's a tough shot. That's you go back and shot of the game. Maybe
yeah, and you just tip your cap on that. He did his job, and that's a great play.
Lane has it. Over to Ty Scott. Down to under 20 seconds left. Ty Scott looks to drive. Gives off to Goodman. Back out to Ty Scott. Over to Tate Scott. Skate. Looks to drive. Teardrop runner in the lane. No good. Rebound goes to. Looked like Lane or Johnson got the rebound, but there was a foul whistled underneath that. It's going to be the double bonus for the Raiders. Who'd they get the foul on? This will go against Hoskins. That is number 3 against Hoskins. Excuse me. I don't know why I keep saying that. They're just both really good players, so I keep thinking about it, yeah. Griffith. That is number 3 on Griffith.
With 0.8 seconds left, too.
Oh, that's a big-time foul. First one's away for Lane is good. So with 0.6 seconds left here in the first half, Hits them both. That'll be something we may talk about at the end of the game. Just a turnaround heave. It's intercepted by Johnson. We played one, 26-21. Morgan County leads East Carter. We're at the half. We'll be back on Kool TV.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at OsmanPharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for the best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West, Ashland.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Back out here on Kool TV, we're at the half, Coach, and I'll tell you, a first half extended to halftime because we were talking with new principal out here, Corey G. What a great guy he is.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I've known him for a long time.
Of course, we were talking about, I hate to bring this up, and it's kind of, it is what it is. We've almost played a full basketball season. If you don't think so, all I got to do is look down here in my scorebook. I've done.
You've got them all.
I've got them all. District tournament plays upcoming. Of course, we haven't been able to come and do those games, and we'd sure love to do that. And it would, it takes a lot of moving parts, not just here at the Kool Hit Sports Studio, but at all of our 62nd district teams. And we would love to be able to bring that to you. Still a lot of fill in the blanks. It's not anybody's fault. Nobody's at fault for us not being able to do it. It's just one of those things that we just kind of haven't built the bridge to do it yet.
Right, and I'm sure there'd be a lot of people at home and that doesn't live around that might not get a chance to watch all of that. That would be appreciative of it also. So,
Coach, I'll just give it to you how it is. People out here at East Carter and Grayson know how I am, and I love them to death. I love the people here in Grayson, but East Carter literally played one of the worst halves it could have and has found itself down 5.
Yeah, and if you just look at the free throw line, a couple missed layups, couple and one opportunities that doesn't go your way. I mean, this could easily be a game that East is winning right now instead of down 5, but I think Coach Brammer's okay being down 5 with the way they shot the ball.
Well, and for Morgan County, the story to start quarter number 3, by the way, this is a great team. I continue to brag on that. This is a team that most certainly will play at Moorhead. It's a team that, let me tell you something, could win the whole thing, Coach. They're very good. So the storyline, though, is Griffith is going to start the second half with 3 fouls. How cautious are you with him?
Well, I mean, for Morgan County, you'd think very cautious, but I'm sure Coach Brammer knows that, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to isolate on him, and they're going to go right at him and see if he can pick up a 4th early. And if he does that, that changes everything.
Still 2:55 left here at the half. We'll take another break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carroll Boulevard in Grayson.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Back out here on Kool TV, getting ready to start half number 2. We got to see our good friend Greg Cherry And we always like when he comes up and visits. What a great guy he is. Does a really good job with the golf program here at the school also.
Yeah, I've had him come in and a couple times over Christmas break, and when we had some snow and stuff, he got a couple guys together and did a little scrimmage against the girls.
Now, you may not know this, but me and Derek Jordan, who he lives in Ashland, and I live in Ashland, we actually played in this, you know Bill Bradley.
I do.
He hosts a basketball tournament every year called the Clem. Me and Jordan played in it. And let me tell you something. You found out what you're made of in that tournament right there. And still this day, little sticker on the old Letterman jacket, I'm the only media member to ever score in the Clem.
Well, there you go. Hey, listen, Coach Jordan gets out there and plays with
he's
them
good.
too. Yeah,
he won MVP of it one year.
They don't like to see him get hot. He can bury them real fast too.
Oh, he's good. No, he can absolutely shoot the basketball. So Morgan County will start with the basketball. Hoskins ready to inbound to Griffith, playing with those 3 fouls. Let's see how aggressive East Carter is with him. Expect them to go, and you got to know that Hoskins has that in the back of his mind. You know, playing with those 3 fouls. How aggressive is he? Good pass. Shot is no good. Rebound goes off to Hall. Tate Scott. Huge possession here. 2-3 zone. This is more of a diamond, it looks like, almost at times.
It is. They got that middle person pulled up pretty high.
Yeah. Johnson over in the far corner now. Back out to Tate Scott. East Carter taking their time here. Cross-court pass to Tate Scott. Now to Johnson, right at the charity stripe. Back out to Tate Scott, who's hit one of those already tonight.
Being very patient.
Blake Hall tries to get it down low to Johnson, and it skips out of bounds. And I thought it was tipped. Oh, yeah, it was tipped. I thought they were going to give the ball back to Morgan there for a minute, didn't you?
Yeah, for a second. It's a very, very patient possession there.
Tries to get it down low to Hall, and it hits off the bottom of the backboard, and I believe Justice will come down with it. Gets it off to Griffith, guarded by Blake Hall. Griffith looks to drive, puts off the glass a little too hard. Johnson skies the rebound. What a rebound there by Johnson.
He really got up and went and got that one.
Gets it off to Goodman. Over to Johnson to this near corner. Back out to Ty Scott. Scott. He'll fire. Top of the arc 3. It's good. Johnson Chiropractic 3-point shot for Ty Scott. Just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, that was huge.
Drive for Gamble, and it kind of just died on the back of the rim and rolls in.
He's had several nice drives tonight.
Let me tell you something. Between Gamble and Justice and Hoskins and Griffith, this is a team now. Johnson fires. Left corner 3 off the front of the rim, no good. And this one's going to go back to Morgan County.
Hustle, they almost ran that one down.
He almost did, yeah, almost. Lead sits at 4. East Carter has never led. Hoskins brings this one across. Gets a pick. Griffith brings it across. Gets a pick from Hoskins. Now over to Justice. Nice drive. What a move there by Justice. Lead goes back to 6, 30-24. Johnson has it over in the far corner. Over to Goodman. This has kind of turned into a rivalry here in this little district. 60-second. Tough shot by Goodman. Can't get it to go. Blake Hall unable to get the rebound, and it'll go out of bounds back to Morgan County.
That's a tough break, too. He really got up on, went after that one and just came down awkwardly and kind of went to the ground.
Oh, what a move by Justice. And the ball just rolls in. I'll tell you what, when they ISO him, he's dangerous.
And he finishes the ball extremely well.
Tate Scott walks this one across. Over to Johnson. Lead back to its largest at 8. All of a sudden. And that's the way Morgan County scores. All of a sudden, they put this little 6-0 run on you, or 4-0 run, 6-0 run, and all of a sudden you're down 20. So Johnson Johnson down low to Hall. Good pass there by Johnson, who gets in a play call, who is fouled. This foul will go against Adams. That's his second, team first. Blake Hall will go to the line where he hit his last two. Boyd County leads Ashland with 6:30 to go in the third, 45-39. At the half, Russell leads West Carter 42-30. Blake Hall is at the free throw line. First one's away, and it's good.
Morgan's done a good job right now of keeping Griffiths from picking up that fourth foul.
Whitson, he's been fired. Obviously, we're kidding. We love when Coach Jeff Whitson joins us up here, but unable to join here tonight. Oh, what a play there by Justice. He traveled down to his wife's alma mater. She's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. So.
Yep, she's a first balloter. They just started that, and she's getting in it, so that's nice.
Goodman underneath. Misses a shot. Blake Hall gets the rebound, misses the shot, and Gamble comes down with the rebound. Hoskins is left wide open, and Scott lost his footing, and underneath, they're going to get foul on Lane. This will be number 2 on him. Leads at 8, and it may go to 10 right here if Hoskins hits both these.
Yeah, and we're looking for a little push off there, and didn't get up in time to regroup, and, tough break.
Hoskins' first one's away. It's good. With 5 thus far tonight. Wait, and it's also good. Of course, Morgan County no stranger to success. They had a really good year last year. Did get an unfortunate draw at the region, losing their opening round game to eventual champion Ashland, who made a run in the Sweet 16. But I'm going to say something that didn't get a lot of credit this year. Man, their football team had a Morgan County's football team did.
Yeah, and, like you said about the draw, the last couple of years, nobody's wanted to get Boyd or Ashland in any round, whether you're winner or loser.
Well, I'll tell you what, a team that had Boyd County beat was these East Carter Raiders in the first round.
They absolutely did. Could you think of a better game plan Coach and his staff put together for that one?
No. The way Skaggs played in that game, wow.
Yeah, that was really unbelievable.
I didn't get to call that game. Isn't that crazy?
I know.
I had the COVID. 86-49, Fairview has defeated Rose Hill. That is boys. Lead sits at 10. If you're East Carter, you got to try to pry your way back into this game with any way you can. Good drive there by Tate Scott. He's just going to lose it. They'll go back to the Raiders. Got another update. Girls, Grayson leads Lewis County 36-25. That's a score you're interested in.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Grayson's got a good team, man.
They do. They got some physicality that's tough to match.
It seems like the longer the possessions go for East Carter, the more that Morgan County's defense extends out. They've got to find a way to kind of counter that punch.
Yeah.
Out to Sexton. Oh. And it's this one stolen away. 3-on-1 for the Cougars, and all the way up and off the glass and in is Adams for his first basket of the night. Lead swells to 12.
And Coach Brammer's telling them to pick up the pace a little bit.
Scott. Nice backdoor cut to Sexton. Teardrop runner is good. It should have counted no matter what because somebody hit the backboard.
Absolutely. Yes, it should have.
So Sexton puts it in, and lead goes back to 10. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Seems like every time East is ready to tie it up or get close, Morgan goes on another little run.
Yep. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by JD Flooring of Greenup. For your carpet flooring needs, see the good folks at JD Flooring. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. The Greenup County Public Library. By the Flatwoods First Baptist Church, who invite you to worship with them or some other Greenup Baptist Association church. By James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill. You'll find all your hardware supplies and more that you'll need at James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill, and by the Russell First Baptist Church, who invite you to worship with them or some other Freedom Baptist Association church. How did I do, Coach?
That was great. I think you got a career as an auctioneer also.
I was going to say, I think I sold a couple of cars in that process just now.
Yeah, again, better you than me.
You should have heard it the first time I tried it.
Couldn't imagine.
I think I was telling people, brought to you by Giovanni. Oh, good play there by Blake Hall. Tate Scott unable to run it down.
Looks like Coach has dialed up a little press here, and they're going to try to turn them over.
Well, you're going to have to speed this game up now because obviously the 2-3 zone, the length of Morgan County is really frustrating. Carried the ball, and they're going to call it. Yep. Hoskins carried just a tad bit.
He did. That was a great call.
Going to make a run. It starts now. Down 10, 2 minutes left in this third. I think if it gets to 15, you're in trouble.
Yeah, and especially running out of time.
You got to think the average of scoring is about between 15 or 12 and 18 points a quarter. So you'd essentially have to keep Morgan off the board in the fourth.
That'd be a tall task to ask.
Yeah, good drive by Tate Scott. He puts it off the glass and in. He has 5. And looks like we got a timeout, Morgan County. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back on Kool TV.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Back out here on Kool TV. It'll be Morgan County possession. Looks like Griffith getting ready to inbound. Not a true urgent press as each player backs off. Blake Hall will pick up Griffith right on that EC. Immediately double team. Justice looks to drive, and he's tripped. Let's see. It's interesting until they get the foul. They're going to get it against Sexton, which is fortunate because Blake Hall playing with those 2. He gets 3 here. Now you can play a little bit looser if you're Blake Hall.
Yes, and, Coach Bramer did pull off the press, but I'd imagine that's just for a possession or 2.
Justice inbounds it to Griffith. And he's going to circle off to his right. Look to drive against Goodman. Tries to cross him over, and he looked like he may have traveled there momentarily. Ball's still loose. It's going to go back to Morgan County. Huge break there by the Cougars.
Yeah. Well, and I think they had a potential for a travel call or a jump ball call.
Now the officials are saying that nobody really had possession. I don't know about that.
Yep.
All the way in backcourt, Griffith. Blake Hall picks him up. He's going to try to go with him the whole way. Ball's still loose. It's still loose. Justice has it. He's driving, and it's going to be a block. Foul will go, I believe, against Sexton. You can see it on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
Blake barely missed getting a turnover right there.
I think that's a good call. I call it how I see it most of the time. Was Justice out of control a little bit? Yes. But Sexton, when he brought that right arm down and kind of swiped, I think that's the right call.
Well, and they got to make those calls so quick.
Right. The first one is away, and it's good. That was away. It is no good. Lead sits at 9. 1 minute left here in the third. I think you got to get this to, if you're each card, try to get it down to 5 if you can.
Yeah, if you can cut it in half or even get a basket here, you're looking a lot better going into the fourth.
Hall has it. He's fouled. That is only the third team foul against Morgan County. One thing that I've noticed, Griffith is on the floor.
Yeah, I think they're trying to steal a minute here at the end of the third.
Get it in, gets it into Goodman. Finally, Goodman trying to create some space. And good, tough shot there by Evan Goodman, who puts it off the glass and in. Big
and right
shot
back
there.
in the press here.
Big shot there. Adams has it, and he finds a wide open. And I tell you, that's number 4 on Morgan County with 30 seconds still left. That's a big time right there.
Yeah, that's huge. And, again, they went back to that press. They're speeding them up a little bit, and that was a quick shot. And now East get a chance to hold it for one if they want or take a shot.
The foul one against number 42, Dagnan. That'll be his first, team 4th. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Tate Scott walks this one across. How aggressive are you? Now look how much space they're giving Tate Scott. That's what I said earlier. If he's able to hit those shots like he did earlier, changes the whole way this game's played. I think that, each card's going to play for the last shot. 7 seconds left. Ty Scott will fire for 3. No good off the front of the rim. Still loose underneath, and
so a lot of contact there at the end of that.
Yeah, by both teams. Neither coaches are happy, but we played 3. 39-32, Morgan County leads over East Carter. We'll be back on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Coming out.
Back out here on Kool TV. We're just trying to decide who has the possession here. I believe it belongs to East Carter. So every possession more meaningful now as I get another scoring update. Of course, we get our scoring updates from the Dwayne Elliott Studios down there in downtown Ashland. And he gave me an update of this game. Well, I don't need that update of this game. I got an interesting score for you. 3:46 left in the third. Ashland leads Boyd County 50-46.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about that at one point. It's a big rivalry. Who knows when those two get together?
This is the most exciting weekend of basketball that I can remember in a while. Blake Hall can't get it to go. Hoskins with a rebound, and he's fouled. This will probably go against Hall. It'll be his third. Nope, they're going to get Johnson.
Yep, they gave it to Johnson. It looks like they're going to stay with a little pressure here.
Griffith is checked back in. Gets ahead to Justice. Tough shot for Justice. Can't get it to go. And still fighting for it underneath, and it should go back to the Cougars, and it will.
He's made several of those tough shots like that. Lucky for East Carter, that one rimmed out.
This may be a matchup you see again before too long. You never know.
I think you will. That's just my opinion, but I believe it'll happen.
Of course, with a Morgan County win, it almost solidifies an East versus West matchup in the first round. Good drive there by Adams. He is fouled. All goes against Goodman.
Is that just his first tonight?
That is his first.
Yeah.
Goodman with 8 points.
I can see him get hot here over the next few minutes.
Well, he's going to have to if East Carter is going to climb back into this game. The deficit currently sitting at 7.
I agree with you.
8 now. So, largest lead of the game was a Morgan County 10-point lead. Adams drills them both. East Carter has never led. The call. Looks to drive. Splits a double team. Puts it off the glass. Can't get to go. He was fouled. Good drive there by Blake Hall.
And making this, making both of these and being able to set up your pressure is huge for East right here.
See how conservative Morgan County is. You got a comfortable lead right now. Need both of these free throws from Blake Hall. This one's away, and it's good. But do you kind of go into a shell and kind of not trying to play to lose, but not really trying to play to win? And
yeah, and a lot of teams do that, and it ends up biting them at the end. So I look for Morgan County to stay aggressive.
Second was away, it's a good. We got an update. Start of the fourth quarter in Olive Hill. Russell leading West Carter 72-39. We got a whistle and a timeout, 30-second timeout. Morgan County. We talk about a team that's going to be dangerous in a couple of years. The talent and the young talent the coach Derek Cooksey has down there at Russell.
Yeah, they got some good groups coming through.
And I tell you, just by the looks of the JV game here tonight, East Carter's JV team is pretty good. And I tell people all the time on the broadcast, this is the future. And there was one time where this group right here that are senior-led, you talk about Lane and the Scott brothers and Goodman and Sexton and Hall, they played in those JV games.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's how you develop. That's how you get to where they're at. JV's important. That's something we talk about all the time with our girls. JV matters, and it sets the tone for the night. If you come out and your JV team plays well, it carries right over.
Now, something that I got to give you credit for is Coach Clark actually drives the bus there, too.
I do.
So when, when there's maybe the girls don't play as well, you can kind of give them bad looks in the mirror while you're driving home.
Well, most of them, they go ahead and take off with parents, so I'll have to wait till the next day.
See, we couldn't do that when we were at Russell.
That was us also, but times are a little different now,
Yeah.
so.
Ooh, tough turnaround shot by Hoskins. No good. What a rebound there by Johnson. But I'll tell you what, the way your girls have played this year,
Yeah, I've been
tough not to brag on them. Man.
Yeah, I've been very happy with them. They've done everything we've asked, and I really couldn't be happier.
Ty Scott fires three off the front of the rim, no good. He's going to get his own rebound, courtesy of a couple of tips. Big possession here for the Raiders. Big possession here. 6:30 left. Finds Blake Hall. What a pass. Inside out. Ty Scott, left corner. He'll fire a three. That's no good. Rebound goes to Johnson. Johnson gives it to Goodman. A lot of contact underneath. Goodman is fouled. Oh, can't get it to go, but Evan Goodman will go to the line.
That's a big offensive rebound by Johnson.
So, Evan Goodman going here with two big free throws, but of course I called your game last night. I never got an injury update on Boggs. She looked like she was in a knee brace?
Yeah, she's in a knee brace. She actually goes back on Tuesday, and I think they're going to re-x-ray it and just kind of see where she's at. But I know she's really wanting to get back on the floor, and we would sure love to have her back.
Second away, it is also good. Lead down to 5. I tell you what, if you would have told me that Morgan County only had 41 points to start the fourth quarter, I'd say East Carter's getting them. But credit, I tell you what, that's the quality of a really good team in Morgan County. They have to play tough defense. They are able to do it.
Yep. And East Carter has hung around, and they put themselves
Goodman's
in
wide
position.
open. He'll fire for three. He got it! Johnson chiropractic three-point shot leads down to 2.
That's what you were talking about right there. Do you start playing to just hang on to the lead?
Yep. East Carter moved to a 2-3 zone. Adams, mid-range shot. Oh, what a tough shot there by Adams. He gets it to go. That kind of quiets the crowd momentarily. Lead still sits at 4. Like I said, East Carter has never led. Ty Scott over the tape. Oh,
Gosh.
Blake Hall was held. He'll put it off the glass. Can't get it to go. Griffith. Down low to Adams. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. And we got heavy contact underneath. All upset. tell you, East Carter student section, God bless them.
Yeah. It got quiet at the wrong moment.
There's a reason why they've been labeled the best in the
Yes.
tri-state.
Yeah.
Adams is at the line. First one's away. It's good.
It's always good to have a sense of humor from them.
Well, you can't get mad about it.
No.
It's just a bunch of high school kids being high school kids. That's one's away, and it's also good.
Big possession right here for East Carter.
Lead goes back to 6. You don't want to be that, like I said, the gas pedal effect. East Carter got really close there. Within 1 or 2, and all of a sudden the lead swells back to 6. Big possession, like you said, Coach. We tiptoe under 5 minutes left here. Hey, Scott has it way out front. Now Ty Scott. They're trying to get it down low to Blake Hall. Goodman. Over to Ty Scott. Cross court to Tate. Tate looks to drive, spins in the lane. Tough teardrop runner. Can't get it. Blake Hall with a tough rebound. He fouled. They didn't call it, but he'll put it off the glass and in anyways.
East right back with pressure.
Lead back down to 4. Hoskins crosses the defender up. Looks to drive now. Back out to Griffith. Over to number 30, Gamble. Now to Hoskins. Cross-court pass. This one dangerous. Good job there by Gamble. He tries to drive baseline. He's swarmed. And it's going to, I'll tell you what, it finds Griffith, who will fire a 3, and Hoskins gets the rebound. Firing left corner 3, no good. East Carter got to get a rebound. Finally, Goodman clears it away. East Carter with a chance to cut this lead to 1 right here as we're under 4 minutes left. Goodman looks to drive. He's fouled. And a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. What a play there by Evan Goodman.
He wasn't giving that baby up that time, was he?
Absolutely not. You wouldn't expect anything different
No.
from a senior. And that, Coach, per my scorebook, is number 5 on Justice.
He's had a lot of really nice finishes tonight, so that's a big swing right there.
Evan Goodman at the line, trying to make this a 1-point game. Can't get it to go. Griffiths with the rebound. Racing up the near side. Has it almost stolen away from behind. Wade, good job there. Now back out to Adams. Left corner 3. This one's no good. Good tip down low to Hoskins, who's fouled. I'm telling you, Griffith won't get credit for the points there, but he made that happen.
No, that was a really nice play by him.
On a couple of different occasions, kept the play alive, and I think there may be some moisture on the floor.
I think that's where he fell down trying to tip that ball out.
Hoskins not the guy you want to send to the charity stripe, Coach. 80% shooter on the year.
Yeah, he's solid. I know one thing. If East can get this thing tied up, his student section's going to blow the top off his place.
This one's away. It's good. Did our good friend Chad Goodman ever say anything down there?
I don't know if he's looked. He has not sent me anything as of yet.
Second one's away. It's also good. Goodman looks to drive. He's fouled way up top. This will be the 4th team foul against Morgan County. So both teams with 4 team fouls, still with 3:30 left in this 4th.
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably going to be a game that comes down to free throws.
Play call over in the left corner. Back out to Tate Scott over to Ty. Thought about it momentarily. Hot step back. Tough 3. Good! Johnson chiropractic 3-point shot there by Ty Scott. Whoa, he he took that ball, I think, behind his head. Coach.
He did. He sure did.
What a tough shot there by Hoskins. Can't get it to go. It's a 1-point lead. East Carter could take its first lead of the night. Tate Scott. Backdoor cut to Goodman. Goodman in the lane. Makes a little space. Puts it in. East Carter has his first lead of the night, 48-47. Full timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back out here on Kool TV, East Carter leads 48-47. We got a scoring update. You're going to be floored when I tell you this one. As you can see, a couple of replays here. Ashland leads Boyd County now 68-59.
Wow, yeah, I am a little shocked by that.
Ashland said, it's our region until you beat us.
And I agree with that statement.
Well, I mean, I agree also, but I got something to say, not regarding basketball. But Griffith has it. He'll fire a three. This one's no good. Rebound goes to Adams. Back out to Gamble, who give it back to Hoskins, who fires a three. That's good. I'll tell you what, that ball didn't have much arc on it at all.
No, it didn't.
It was a laser beam to the basket.
No, I think that was either going to be a...
now Johnson will fire a three. It's no good. Hoskins fighting for the rebound underneath, and he'll win his battle. Racing up the near side, he's fouled by Goodman.
We're going to the line.
That's a bad foul. That's a bad foul with 2 minutes left. We got a final. Russell has defeated West Carter 91-52.
Some points up, didn't they?
Hoskins is at the line. Griffith is at the line. First was away. Rolls in. Hits them both. Lead goes to 4. 2 minutes left. Every possession means twice as much now.
Yep, don't have to force anything here. Still got to be patient. Still got to get a good shot.
A lot on the line here. Goodman looks to drive, cut off. Good defense there by Griffith. He'll fire anyway. Long three, way off the mark. No good. Rebound goes to Adams. He'll get it ahead to Griffith. Griffith is going to turn around and hand this to Hoskins. Now back out to Griffith with 1:30 left and a 4-point lead. Morgan County's content with just kind of milking this clock a little bit. Inside out, Adams looks to drive. Cut off, he travels. They're going to give him an offensive foul.
Big call by Charlie Graham right there.
Kind of maybe cleared a little space there with that forearm.
He definitely extended.
Tate Scott has the possession, the most important possession for the Raiders, maybe in this ball game. Hands it off to Blake Hall. Hall looks to drive, cut off. Now gets it off to Goodman. Goodman. Timeout, Cole Brammer. Really good timeout there. Regardless if it's full or 30, we're going to keep it right here. 30. You know, nobody has left since they walked in.
No, that lead, when East Carter took that, I was correct. The student section about took the top off this place.
I'll tell you what, the last few games here, man, if you've paid the $5 admission fee, you've gotten your money's worth and more.
Every bit of it.
We may have to start raising the prices at the gates.
Listen, when you get nail biters like this, when you're getting your money's worth for $5, I know that.
Where would you rather be on a Friday night?
Now, this is the place to be right here around the region, I would think.
Of course, we enjoy everybody that watches us, and I've said this on the air multiple times. If you're unable to make the game or you live out of town, you're watching your grandkids or even your kids, we're glad that we are a part of East Carter and West Carter High School and bring it to you. But we will always encourage you to come out and support these people, these kids in person. They deserve it, and of course, all the money goes back to the
Sure, and absolutely. I mean, it makes for such a great environment when people are here, and like you said, you do a great job of getting it to people that can't be here, and so it's a win-win for both sides.
Huge possession as we kind of hit that reset button. About to go under 1 minute. Blake Hall looks to drive, spins in the lane. Teardrop runner can't get him. Hall gets his own rebound, puts another one up. No good. Underneath, Johnson just couldn't hang on to it. He'll go back to Morgan County.
Blake's a little frustrated he didn't get either of those calls on those putbacks.
Like Griffith ready to inbound. Full court press here for the Raiders. What are they going to call here?
Bench warning.
Maybe a bench warning on Coach Cole Brammer. That is a sign of a veteran official. A younger guy probably tees up right there.
Right.
Just unnecessary. Good job there by Gamble, who gets away to Hoskins. You got to give credit where credit's due, Coach. And Morgan County has kind of weathered the waves of the Raiders thus far.
They did, and, when you take that lead or give up that lead, it's sometimes easy to fold, and, they did a good job.
But like I said, this may not be the last chapter of this book.
I don't think so. I'd be really shocked if it was.
I'm not saying the result might be different, but it may not be the last chapter.
Right.
So Hoskins hits number 1, and he will hit number 2. He's a tough player. Can you imagine how tough it'd be playing with that mask on, too? When you're
No, I couldn't. I couldn't imagine it makes breathing any easier.
No. This one's batted out of bounds by Griffith. So with 36 seconds actually left, 48-54, almost it's to that point now where you kind of you're going for triples only. Blake Hall is fouled. The one thing about Morgan County that a lot of people don't know, this is a really good free throw shooting team. Blake Hall will step to the line, trying to make this a 4-point game. You go back to that first 5 minutes, though, Coach, and that first quarter starting out 0-6 from the free throw line. You get 2 or 3 of those, and that's a different ball game.
Yeah, it is. And, it's something that all coaches talk about. Shots in the first quarter are just as important as shots in the fourth quarter.
Can't get it to go, and Griffith will come down with it. 49-54, and he's fouled from behind. Of course, the 60-second district tournament will be held at West Carter High School. Are the girls and boys the same?
Yeah, the girls and boys are the same.
So at the 62nd district tournament, with a Morgan County win here, it guarantees them the number 1 seed. I think East will be the 2, West will be the 3, and Elliott will be the 4. So Morgan County will take on Elliott County in the first game, and East and West will face off in the second 2 versus 3 matchup. Blake Hall looks to drive, puts off the glass, and then timeout, Cole Brammer with 18.5 seconds left.
Always makes things a little interesting. Of course, you got the rivalry of East-West, but then you think, Morgan and Elliott with, a couple of those guys playing at Elliott just a couple of years ago. That probably makes for an interesting rivalry when those two get together.
Absolutely. And I remember when Elliott used to have the Faulkner twins.
Yeah.
And Timmy Nip.
Yeah.
You remember those?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Teams they used to have.
Elliott's had some good runs. I'm sure, Coach Brammer coached middle school with this same group that's seniors now, and he faced some of these guys when they were at Elliott, and now they're at Morgan. So that's an interesting dynamic.
So we got a final. Raceland's girls have defeated Lewis County 47-33. That is a final.
Final score.
55 seconds left in the game. This has been, let's see, a few minutes ago, Ashland leading Boyd County 73-70.
Well, was the time left in that? Did you get a time update?
55 seconds.
55 seconds. Guessing you're going for the steal here, and if you don't get it, it's an instant foul.
Gets it into Gamble, who is fouled. Walk the length of the floor, and we'll shoot 2. Foul will go against Johnson.
Not much time comes off the clock there, so that's a good thing for East.
It is. It is. But like I go back to saying, and I just got an update. Let's see. Ashland and Boyd County have went to overtime, tied at 73.
That's
first one is away, and it is good. 57-51. Gamble going to hit them both. Blake Hall looks to drive, and he is fouled.
Had another Morgan County player foul out there.
I believe that was Adams.
Yes, it was.
So all indications, preliminary indication anyways, that East Carter's probably not going to win here tonight, barring a small miracle. But I think that the writing's on the wall there, Coach. You kind of know what you got to do to knock this team off if you were to face them again in the 62nd.
Right, and they sent the message tonight that this is going to be a battle, and if they face again, it's going to go right down to the wire. I have no doubt.
Of course, that game. And I talk about that East-West game, a game that East trailed 17-4 to begin the game last time they made a trip to Olive Hill, and they're going to play a team who is not afraid of them. So that's going to be – you want to talk about a game.
Yep.
That'd be nice to –
Well, they just know each other so well. I mean, those guys have been playing they've probably played feels like 50 games against each other over the course of their careers from middle school to now. So, East knows what to expect and West knows what to expect, and then it's all going to come down to execution.
Right. Gamble hits them both, and that'll put a period on that game tonight. And, you look back at it, and I tell you, there's certain plays here and there that you could kind of pinpoint, but this was just two good teams playing it out, man. It was just, Morgan, give them credit. When East Carter made a run there, actually took a 1-point lead there at one time. Didn't get rattled. Kind of just weathered the storm there. So
they did, and when these two teams are playing to their ability, two of the better teams in the region, in my opinion.
Oh, they are. Sexton fires, long three, it's good. That probably wouldn't make Vegas very happy if it mattered, but
no,
that is your final. 60-56. Morgan County has defeated East Carter. So, talk about this game when we come back here on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit RiverCitiesBuildersInc.com.
Graceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Graceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Graceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for the best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West, Ashland.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC. We are the home office.
Back out here on Kool TV is we had a very entertaining commercial break. Trying to fix your mic there.
I got you.
You got me now. We had a very entertaining commercial break as, well, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Yep.
So here's the thing. Morgan County made the plays to win, Coach. They looked good at times. At times they kind of fell asleep a little bit. East Carter made runs, at which any good team would. But at the same time, you got to give credit where credit's due. And there were different hustle plays that Morgan made, and ultimately that's what won them the game.
Yeah, I mean, again, Morgan's a really good team. East had a chance. They took the lead late, and just one of those nights where you're not able to hang on. But I know you go into the locker room obviously disappointed, but you walk away feeling, you know what, this is a team we can beat.
Of course, we will talk to Coach Cole Bramer when he exits the locker room. He's still in there talking to his guys, and a little bit maybe of an emotional game right there. Like I said, if East Carter goes and beats West Carter, and that's a big if because the way they played the first time, that was a really great game. And if Morgan County, they should beat Elliott, then these teams may play again, this time for higher stakes on a neutral floor.
Be interesting.
In Olive Hill. So, there's a lot of moving parts still, and there's still a few games left here in the regular season. We're still just in early February, so a lot of things to talk about. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk to Coach Cole Bramer here on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane Liquidation Event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Caramel Boulevard in Grayson. Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginningsatRacelandChristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
Back out here on Kool TV here with Coach Cole Brammer. And Coach, at times your team looked really, really good, especially defensively. Talk about how tough Blake Hall has been over this last little bit.
Yeah, he just plays with so much heart and so much passion. I've said it time and time again about him. I would put him up against anybody when it comes to just their will to try to make things happen. And he was doing the same tonight. Just unfortunately come up a few plays here and there short.
Your team trailed by 11 there midway through the third quarter. Talk about the fight. You went back and went on a 12-0 run, took a 1-point lead at one point. Talk about the adversity.
I actually think that's probably one of the biggest points of the game there. We didn't play great at times, and we put ourselves in bad positions, but we take the 1-point lead. We try to mix up something defensively because, the next foul was the double bonus. We didn't want to give up free throws, so we went zone that possession there, and then we give up the offensive rebound. We had to stop and just didn't hold on to it. But that's just one play. I could go back and pick out probably 20 of those that if they just bounce one way different, who knows what happens.
Your team continues to get better, Coach, and it's one of those things as we inch closer to district tournament time. Talk a little bit about what you want your team to do just a little bit better.
Well, we just got to keep working. This is about your full body of work. It doesn't matter. You have a big win Tuesday night. You come up short tonight. Those are all parts of the growing process and the what gets you ready for the postseason. And that's why we play, is to get ready and try to be at our best and do the things that we need to do late in February to give ourselves a lot of chance for success.
Coach Cole Brammer of the East Carter Raiders, thanks for joining us,
Thanks,
Coach.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back on Kool TV.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Once again, for the final time here at East Carter, Morgan County has defeated East Carter 60-56. I want to thank Travis Otworth, Cameron Bryant on the camera, and Coach Matt Clark for joining us on the call. We enjoy being out here anytime we can. Of course, over the last couple of years, I think that I could just about claim this as a residence on my taxes. I've been out here so much, but I enjoy any time I get a chance to come out here. We love our relationship we have with both East and West Carter, and I couldn't ask. We are truly blessed to be in the situation that we are in. Some of the best people are in Carter County, and it's just one of those things where it's everybody is just willing to help everybody, and I think that's kind of the motto here in Carter County is it's just one big family. So once again, 60-56, Morgan County has defeated East Carter. This has been a presentation of Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another East Carter Raiders basketball broadcast live on Kool TV. This presentation of East Carter Raiders basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV.